end of another grueling day of work here in the
You can say that
Studio
again.
J. Another doubleheader. 108-93. Denver over New Orleans.
I think
This is hard work, isn't it, Charles? What's the hardest you've ever worked in your life, Charles?
I've only worked really one day in my life. It was when I was a high school senior. And I think the guy's name was Mike Deason. And they had these big old pipes that are about big as this room. And they had black tar on them about this thick. And you had to beat them with a hammer to get the tar off. I'm telling you the truth. That's the only thing.
That's the first of its kind.
I'm telling you.
You were a pipe beater.
Okay.
Yeah, I reloaded. I'll tell you what, boy.
Let me tell you something.
Some of the jobs that people.
I did that job. Mike Deason was a really good man. I did that job
one day.
Yeah,
I would quit too. I wouldn't be a pipe beater.
I think I made it 2 days and I quit.
How many pipes did you beat?
You were Mike's pipe beater. Come on, man. You can't even make this up. Like, you couldn't even write this stuff, man. Are you kidding me?
That's a true story.
Luckily, we have a highlight to go to.
I'm telling you, man, that was the hardest job of my life.
Chauncey Billups.
I got right in the gym and started rebounding after that.
That's good for you. There's Tyson Chandler with a finish.
Y'all think I'm kidding?
No, we don't.
I don't. I'm just going to watch the game, man, because there's too many things that can come out of that.
Nene with a bucket inside.
Worse than what you just said?
He and Tyson Chandler have words. Called him a pipe beater. And there's
Chauncey Billups, too big, too strong for y'all guards. You better get it right. I used to call Baron Davis the bodyguard, but this might be the new bodyguard right
That was
now.
part of a 15-2 run, and so is this.
You know, Ernie, look at that score. It's 33-37.
This is the pass of the night.
That's the pass of the week.
No question.
You know, they can't run with Denver. You can't let Denver run up there.
Pager got hot. That was a good sign.
Yeah, they were up 8 at the half were the Nuggets, and now they're down 7. His third 3 of the third, and just Billups is just nuts, man.
But he's got the in-between. He's got the long range. He's got the passing game. He's got the physical game. He's D'ing him up. Yeah, he's just doing too much.
It's up 10 after 3 and an 18-5 run.
Tell you what, you know, the only question's been about Denver all year is, do they play enough defense?
They're playing it right now.
They're playing great. And also, are they big guys going to score enough? But, man, they very talented.
108-93 is the final. Melo had 22, J.R. Smith 15, hit some threes tonight after going 0 for 7 from out there in game 1. Billups 31. And what can you say about Mr. Big Shot in the postseason?
Wow.
Yeah, I will say this, Ernie. It does come a time where Chris Paul has to guard Chauncey Billups, because if you look at football, you can't have a lineman guard a wide receiver no matter how fast and strong he is, and that's what they're doing. They have all position guys guarding Chauncey Billups. He's doing what he wants. At least your defensive back knows the lay of the land. Chris Paul knows the lay of the land as a point guard, and they need to have him play him to keep everyone at least in their natural positions, because they're cross-checking and they get lost in transition. He's shooting walk-up threes. These guys can't guard him on the perimeter. Chris Paul could do a better job at guarding Chauncey Billups.
He could do a better job, but this is a mismatch from a scoring. You know, first of all, they don't have an advantage really anywhere at any position. Yeah. And that's got to make this a long series. I mean,
or make it a short series.
Well, it won't be a long series. And you know, then you look at their bench. Their bench is tough. Me and Kenny was looking at these names, but like, ooh, it's going to be rough on Denver.
They were number 30.
Only guy who can come in is Posey and have some experience and actually put some numbers on the board for you. But none of those guys, you know, they do miss, you know, we keep saying it, Pargo from last year, they miss a guy who comes in and gives you 15 points off the bench.
But also,
like
the Chris Paul is unfair. He has to do so much. It's physically the greatest basketball player I've ever seen who could play the best defense and the best offense was Michael Jordan. And Chris Paul is too little to have to get everybody on offense involved. He makes David West go. He makes Chandler go. He makes Butler go. And to guard Chauncey Billups, that's physically impossible.
Now, when they get back home, can they get back in the series, or is that a pipe dream?
Well, it's a pipe dream. You know, Ernie, you know what their biggest problem?
Yeah, I like your look.
It looks like you've knocked the tar off of that one at this point.
I'm just telling y'all, man. If I had a real job one day, Ernie, that's more than you and Kenny on
That's only legal in Nevada, I thought.
That's only you and Kenny ain't never had a real job.
Okay.
Not a real one like that, that's for sure. When we come back, the night in the Eastern Conference, Dwight Howard and the Magic trying to tie things up with the Sixers, and D. Wade had a big night against the Hawks.
Yes, he did. Oh, man. He was piping hot.
Or is Sunday. When we come back, we've got some previews coming down the pipe.
I can't wait for that one tomorrow night.
The Boston Celtics and Chicago Bulls.
And, you're good, man.
And also
he doesn't even get the jokes now.
Lakers, and he's just ignoring me.
That's not funny.
Lakers and the Jazz.
They got good basketball coming down the pipe. You didn't even catch that. That was good.
Denver
close,
win.
Ernest.
You and I have
Y'all lucked up into that big game last night.
It's no such thing as luck.
Is that updated?
that is updated.
It's updated. You need to put a charity in.
come on.
I'm trying to come up with a good charity, man.
Okay. About the pipe dreamers of America.
At any rate,
I heard.
the game continues.
No, I'm
I heard you can go blind working
tomorrow. Hey, both of you guys, pipe down. Here's what you got.
You're on a roll tonight, already.
Here's what you got to look for.
Better right now.
We had to
and
break.
they're not playing the same way.
So you're not hating as much.
No.
And
you were hating.
when I saw David Aldridge earlier tonight,
What make it to your mind?
Does this remind you of your first job at all? Were they bigger than that? Those pipes that you
A
were?
lot bigger.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You have hair on your palms?
You're brutal, man.
Never-ending joke. Never-ending joke.
Hey, the Barkley Zone. Tell me about it, Charles.
Where you been, Charles?
Well, it's on the. It's just a beautiful website.
It's just a beautiful website. There's some. You know what? There's going to be a good little question and answer thing that we recorded
Yeah, we do
tonight.
that every week.
Yeah, got a couple of questions.
Twitter,
from
the
Corn
Jet
Boy.
on TNT. Come follow me. I'm giving away prizes this week.
Oh.
You are?
Yeah, I'm giving away prizes.
Is that how you're trying to get followers, by giving away?
No, I
prizes?
think that my followers should get prizes because they hang out with me.
I think so too. Southwest Airlines.
Flights of the night.
Yeah.
I was off key. I'm sorry. Flights of the night.
Yeah.
There it is.
Courtney Lee. Oh, Dwight Howard.
Flights of the night. I'm still off key.
Yeah. You need somebody who's got good pipes. Look at Josh Smith with one of the flights of the night. Oh, and the ultimate flight of the night from Spirit the Hawk. Goes out the Southwest Airlines.
Lights of the night.
Yeah.
When we come back, the Nito stat of the night has nothing to do with pipes.
Really, I only hope so.
Inside the NBA, brought to you by Hyundai Assurance Plus. Because we're all in this together, and we think it'll be a little easier to get around with a good set of wheels.
It's time for
EJ's Nito Stat of the Night.
Sponsored by Nobody.
So I know you guys out there have seen the commercial many, many, many times, and it's getting a lot of internet response. A lot of people are blogging about it. And I wish I had the stat really on how many people have blogged about it. I'll just make it up and say 1 million people have blogged about
what?
The spot that really features you two guys with X-Men Origins. Wolverine, yeah. And if you haven't seen it, here's a glimpse of what it's like.
His attack is unstoppable.
If you force him out, he's limited from long range.
You guys talking about teams forcing LeBron beyond the three-point arc?
No, see, Chuck thinks that Wolverine is the toughest member of the X-Men team. But he's wrong. See, Gambit's kinetic energy, see, that could check.
Blah. If I had Wolverine's claws, I would have gotten 5 more rebounds a game.
Man, if you had Wolverine's claws, you cut your arm off trying to open a pack of Twinkies.
Yes, getting
Great acting.
I will tell you this.
You just can't teach that.
I just will tell you this. When we were filming that, we were like, taping it, whatever. Hell, you know what I meant. I was saying, who came up with this stupid idea? And then me and Kenny was sitting around watching it the other night for the first time, and we're like, you know what?
It was better. It was better looking than actual going through it.
And there's been a lot of hype, obviously, surrounding that movie, but I refuse. I'm above that. I refuse to get involved in all this shameless hype for a movie. I really do.
So you're saying you got new Air Force Ones?
Those aren't Nikes, are they?
Those are Origin. Look at the hand painted.
By who?
Just for the X.
Look at is that Wolverine on there?
Well, you don't even know what the hell
Wolverine?
it is. You put it on your feet.
There's Wolverines out here.
I could get good money on the streets for them.
Well, there you go. You got your own pair right there.
Okay. Oh, I like the box. Look at the box.
I'll tell you what. That'll be sweet.
You know what you could do? You know what you could do? You're giving away all those prizes on Twitter.
Yep. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give these away on Twitter.
I'm not giving these away. These are gonna be sweet.
Charles, you're gonna walk around with those tomorrow?
I'm gonna have these on for the rest of the week.
I would love to see that.
Pretty cool.
These are pretty cool.
There you go. So we appreciate the folks at Nike sending us.
I love you, Nike. Y'all know y'all my people, Nike.
Y'all my people, Nike. There's no other shoe but Nike.
Anyway, that's a wrap for Inside the NBA. It's presented by Hyundai. For Kenny the Jet Smith.
Look.
And Charles. Look at Twinkies on there.
There you go. Now that's more realistic.
Many uses there, Wolverine.
Many uses.
So for the Jet and for the pipe beater, Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
These are kind of slick.
They are kind of slick.
I don't know if I'm going to Twitter these yet. I might get a wear out of them first.
If I don't want to wear shoes out there, have them on your funky feet.
Yeah, it was. They're more expensive, though.